Okay, this is a sad story that had kind of a happy ending. Maybe. It depended on who you were in the story. So once upon a time, I was at a local coffee shop, relaxing and having a cup of coffee. And I just happened to look out the window, and across the road was a house, I'd say a good block away from the coffee shop. And I saw an older man toss a fuel can, like an old gas can or metal gas can, out the door, and it was ablaze. And as he tossed it, I could see the fire jump to the eave of his house up under his porch, and it looked like it just creeped into his attic. So I told the restaurant owner that he needed to call the fire department, and he hesitated, and I told a couple other people, I said, that man's house is on fire, somebody needs to call the fire department. And that's back before cell phones, and I didn't have a phone, and they didn't have a pay phone. And finally, he called the fire department. But by the time they got there, the house was pretty much engulfed with blaze. So inside the house still was the old man. And he had went back into the bedroom, and he was determined he was not coming out of that house. That was his home, and he was not leaving it. But finally they convinced him to come out. And by the next morning, the house had burnt to the ground. Well, a couple days later, a lady called me and thanked me for saving her husband's life. And he, come to find out, he had a brand new house that he had never lived in. Her and the son lived in it, but he wouldn't move in there. That old house was his home, and he wasn't happy in the new house, and he wasn't having anything to do with it. But he finally had to, because he had no place else to go. So they wanted to mention my name in the newspaper article they wrote about the fire, but I wouldn't let them, because they thought I was a hero. And to me, I wasn't. I just happened to be at the right place at the right time. And I think that's just part of being human.